today's video. And today I don't have a plan. What's new? Actually, something is new. Today I'm not avoiding AP World work because I'm on fall break. It's only 2 days long, but like whatever. And I have a great video idea that would be really good if I could execute it properly, but I'm not going to because I don't have a plan. But today's video idea is why teenagers hate school. And as a teenager who hates school, I'm the most qualified person to make this video. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing is, if you're noticing like some elevation on my cheek right here, I burnt myself with a mini flat iron 3 weeks ago, and it's been getting I don't know why I'm holding my hand like this. It's been getting progressively worse and worse. You guys, my room is actually clean today, I promise. It's just my bed. My bookshelf is clear. So, but it's been getting progressively worse and worse, so that's fun. Okay, it's a little while later. It's like 3:31 now. It's like not that long later. It's like 10 minutes later. And I've come up with a good list and detailed list of why teenagers hate school. What was that? The number one reason is obviously classes. No one likes going to classes. If you like going to classes, you are weird. I understand, like, not liking going to classes doesn't mean not doing well in them, because I don't like going to classes, but I think I do relatively well, right? Because I have mostly A's. I have only A's and B's, except for AP World. We're not going to talk about that. But, you know, not liking going to classes doesn't necessarily mean not doing well in them, and people confuse the two so much. But, like, just classes in general, the way they're structured, they're long, they're boring, they're lectures, there's teachers trying to make it fun and being cringy and annoying, there's being seated with people you don't know, people you don't like for forced social interaction, there's the hard chairs. Like, we will have like a class that's like an hour and 30 minutes long. That's how long our classes are, which is just crazy to me. And we will have the worst back-breaking hardest chairs you've ever seen in your entire life. It's like crazy. And also, why are classes an hour and 30 minutes long? Why? And it's like, okay, yeah, you have a lot to fit into a lesson, sure, whatever. I would work better. You know how like some days they have like all 8 of your classes in one day? People are like, no, that's gonna be so much stress. Like, I'd work better like that. Like, for my attention span is short, and I check out like 30 minutes in on a good day. On a bad day, 15 minutes of it and I'm like done. But I have the classes that like break it up. For example, like you have your lesson, then you have like work to do, maybe come back and then go back and do work. That's fine. But it's the classes that the entire thing is like a lecture and then they want you to take notes, and or like the classes that the entire thing is them talking to you and you're supposed to be following along. Like, I love my driver's ed teacher, but the way driver's ed is structured is like so bad. Like, I guess I love my driver's ed teacher. My driver's ed teacher is like the best person ever. But driver's ed in itself is like a boring course, not necessarily, because it's like, but then it's like an hour of going through slides, and then you're supposed to remember, and then yeah, I mean, you have the slides access, you have access to the slides, so you could like go back if you want to, but that in its own is like a really hard structure to like work through, because oh my god, I have to like pay attention, half of the class is asleep because the slides are long and boring and monotone, and like our teacher tried to, that's why I said I love my driver's ed teacher, because she like tried her hardest to like get it through without us getting too bored. But like, it's driver's ed, you need to know every single thing in the slide, so it's not like you can like skip through or like skip past anything or like shorten it. Like, no, you need to know every single thing. But like, that's in itself is like bad. But we're gonna move on. The next thing is required physical activity. Why is class A on this end of the school building and class B on this end of the school building? And like, they do better now because we have a 7-minute passing period. But when passing period used to be like 3 minutes or like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I have like you know, there's like upstairs, downstairs. One class will be like in 600 upstairs. The next class will be like in 100 downstairs, like on opposite end of the buildings on different floors. And it's like, we have this at this time to get to it. And I'm not late to my classes for the most part. Maybe like if I have friends that I like meet at the hallway or something before I go to class, and then like I meet them at the hallway, maybe go to it in a different direction from where my class is. I'm kind of a little late, but please tell me why class is like, why it's so long and big and it's required physical activity, and it's like I'm getting my 500 calories from all that physical activity. Yeah. And then gym class. Gym class is so annoying for no reason. Like, okay, you want us to play softball, you want us to play basketball, you want us to play this. I miss gym classes in kindergarten when I had the, do y'all know the big like not tent, like the big mat that's different colors and you like flip it up and like go under it? I have such fond memories of that. That was like the best childhood ever. I'll like insert a picture. But yeah. And the ticket run, I don't know. I feel like most schools have to do this because at my old school it was called the Monday Mile. At this school it's called the ticket run. Basically, you have to run like a certain number of laps. Like, obviously, Monday Mile is 1 mile every Monday. Ticket run, I haven't done it because I've been taking driver's ed. But I think it's like 8 laps around like a large track. The track isn't even small. It's like a large track too. Unexcusable. Okay, we're gonna move on. Teachers. If you have a really good teacher, the class is really good. Like, I don't like math class. My math teacher this year, my geometry teacher this year, he's a good teacher. Like, he explains in a way that's like easy to understand, easy to grasp, and easy to comprehend. And he's like, he makes like jokes, okay, but like he's a good teacher overall. And I don't like math, but when you understand something, it's like you have less beef with it because it's like not causing a problem for you that much anymore. But I have a tough class, like the one that I'm always talking about, you can like guess. And the teacher for this class is very interesting. And kind of grasping stuff in that class is kind of harder. Not because I'm like, because I think, but on its own, this class comes with like a lot of reading and a lot of like required extra work. It's AP World, obviously. So you need to just like, you can't just be in class. You obviously have to like do some reading outside of class, do some work outside of class. That isn't just like what's being taught in class. And so if you're not like self-driven or you can't work for yourself, you will have like a hard time in that class. You'll struggle because it requires you to do work outside of that class. So I'm kind of not that self-driven, so it's like taking me the extra mile, because doing work outside of class, like I do my homework, but like doing actual studying outside of class is not something that I do often. No, stop. No, I study outside of class. Doing like extra work to learn more, it's not something I do outside of class, because I think I'm pretty smart. If I'm paying attention, I understand something hard easily. So like if I like pay attention, it comes easy to me. But if I'm not paying attention, that's a different story. If but you pay attention in AP World, you still need to like Okay, this is an unnecessary tangent. Yeah. Teachers can make or break your whole future. Like, you can have your favorite class, me this year, and the worst teacher, and your worst teacher is making you hate your favorite class. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but I have a certain teacher who's like a very senile human being. Very interesting person. And it's like, yeah. Also, we're gonna segue into our next topic. The teachers that it will be November 1st and your last grade that was put in will be next September 19th, and you've done like 15 tasks since then, 15 quizzes, tests, and it's like you're just waiting for them to put the grade in. Those are the worst teachers. And it's like the last, you could have an A at the end of the quarter, and then all of a sudden next week your grade's gone down to an F, and it's like, well, how was I supposed to know I've been failing every quiz since September 19th if you haven't uploaded a grade on September 19th? You know, like that kind of thing. Like, they don't upload grades, and it's the worst thing ever, because you want to like a current update of how you're doing, but you can't know because the last update is, and then it's those teachers that you like, you know, you go up to them, you're like, hey, I want to know how I'm doing in this class, and they're like, oh, I can't tell you, go check sis, or like go check wherever it is that you get your grades from. Meanwhile, they haven't uploaded anything since September 19th. And it's those same teachers that will go, oh, I hate talking about grades. I don't like talking about grades. Talking about grades is like, it's not fun. Okay. Then grades. I feel like grades are pretty self-explanatory. Grades is like such a horrible system. It's like, it's another way for teenagers to like seek value. Like, if you don't have this certain number of grades, you're not like valuable or something. No, that's not, yeah, whatever. Grades in general just are like a high thing of stress for teenagers, or just people in like general in school, like high schoolers. I'm in high school, I'm in my sophomore year. Grades are like my 13th reason. And last but not least, stress. School in general is stressful. School in general is stressful. The classes, the teachers, everything. It's just like physically draining. I come home from school every day and I'm upset. Not because I could have had the best day of school. Like, I didn't have any tests, you know, it was actually a really chill day. I got candy in my advisory class. Best day ever, and I'll come home and I'll be pissed to shit for 15 minutes, and I'll have to like unpiss to shit myself. Just because I just came back from school. You know, it's just stressful in general. It's like, when I like don't have any work to do, it feels weird. I'm like sitting and I'm like, wait, I have no work to do. That's like wrong, you know? It just feels weird. Yeah, this video was not planned or thought out, as you can tell. But yeah, that is why, those are all the reasons why I think teenagers hate school. But we're gonna end this on a positive note. Why teenagers love school. I love school. I go to school every day. Not because my mom makes me. Because of my friends. Friends make school easier. You know? A little laughter makes anything easier. And just like, friends give you something to complain about. Like, friends are someone to complain to, or, you know, you can like share struggles with your friends. You can work on things together with your friends. You know, if your friends are willing to do that with you, yeah, you can do your work with your friends. You know, just friends in general make school easier. Just like, you know, even walking to class with the friends. So yeah, those are all the reasons I don't like school. I have another reason. I'm gonna get like in big trouble if I say it. So that is all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Follow my socials. I'm extremely tired. I will have school tomorrow. I'll try, maybe I'll re-record this video. I probably will.